So we're going to go ahead and go to our references here. We're going to add a new NuGet package, and we're going to search here on all of the online packages for Selenium. And the first time we had installed Selenium WebDriver, but now let's install Selenium WebDriver support classes. And we'll go ahead and close this. And if we look at our references now, you'll see this WebDriver support namespace. We can look and see what's in here. You can see there's this events here that has some of the events that we can subscribe to. There's this page objects, and then there's this support UI. And inside here are a couple of UI things that we can utilize. So what we're actually going to utilize in this case is a select element. And this wraps an element just to give it some more abilities that you wouldn't be able to do with a normal element. So what we can do here is, instead of this code here, we're going to go ahead and create our select element here, and we're going to do a new select element. And in order to do that, we need to import a new namespace. So we'll do using openqa.selenium.support.ui. And so now we'll have this select element, and you can see this takes a web element that you're going to wrap. So we're going to wrap that select that we had gotten back here. And now you can see that if we call select element, if we look at the methods on here, we have deselect all, select by index, select by text, select by value. We've got quite a few methods here, so this makes it a little bit easier. We also have this is multiple for multiple select ones, so we could select multiple ones if we wanted to as well. So let's go ahead and just use this select by text, for example, here. And this time, let's select someone else. So looking at this list, let's go ahead and select Frank. So we can just put in the text of Frank here. And now it's going to select that element without us having to use an indexer or try to get the option in some weird way. So let's go ahead and run this. And you can see that we have Frank selected now. Now, all of the elements don't have these nice little wrappers here, but in most cases, it's simple enough to do the other things that you want to do in Selenium, so you don't need them. But select is a special case, and just remember about this because it makes your job a little bit easier because you don't have to try and do something weird with a select element. And since it has nested elements, it makes sense to have a class that gives you a little bit more functionality for that one.